Playoff football round 2 out here in San Marcos. CFPO, the Buda Jags, 12U in the pink bottoms and black tops. They've got about 14 different uniform variations, trying to resemble the Oregon Ducks, I guess. Taking on the Seguin Matadors in the gray tops, black bottoms. These two squared off earlier this season. Jags got the better of them that time on a 16-0 spread. The Jags are 7-0, had a first-round bye last week. The Matadors are 4-4, a record of 500. They won big last week in their first-round playoff game. Captains at midfield to try to decide how this one's going to go early on. Jags the visiting team, and they won the coin toss, and they elected to take the ball. A lot of times you see the winner of the coin toss defer their choice to the second half, but on these running clocks, you want the ball as fast as you can get it, just so you have more drives in the half than not. Back deep men are standing on the 30-yard line for the Jags. The Matadors to kick off. Whistle blows. 95 set to put a right foot into this ball. And a squib kick, high bounce, and Tyler will get it and come back across the field this way. Trying to find the edge, and he's got the boundary and then out of bounds just as he crosses midfield about the 42-yard line, and so about 18 on the return. So Hall, the quarterback, to start, and White, a late arrival into the backfield. Tyler, the deep man, and a couple of guys split out wide to each side. Hall gonna hand off. 25 Dre found in the backfield and seated by 22. It's a loss of 4 on the tackle for loss, and here comes second down just inside Matador country. Coming the other way, White puts a foot in the ground, goes north and south, and gets back to just past the original line of scrimmage. A 3-man front, 4 guys down for the Matadors, and a bunch of guys in the secondary really trying to defend anything in the pass. Tyler up the middle, got room, 12, trying to break through a short tackle and then a good tackle down low, saves the first down. It's 4th and a couple. 4th and just a yard, and getting the Jags to 4th down's got to be successful for the Matadors. They're not putting any hands on the ground, everybody's standing up. And Tyler up the middle, and he's got some space. And forward progress will give him the first down. They'll move the sticks. H grabs a t-shirt, and it's enough to keep 12 from going for more. Jags on the move, and Gomez, the deep man, along with John Michael, into the backfield this time. Matador showing blitz. Gomez up the middle. 11. Puts a foot in the ground, dips a shoulder, and still moving. Finally found by the second level, and he's got a first down on his first carry of the afternoon. First down on the 20. Jags showing they got a couple of guys that can 1, 2, 3 punch you. Hall, handoff. Gomez again up the middle, and north and south. And the second level finds him again, and he falls forward to about the 13-yard line. Pickup of 7 on the play. Jags have found a little magic through holes 2 and 4. Tyler back in the game with his heels on the 20-yard line. 2nd and 3. And this time, John Michael moving around the right side, shakes the first tackle, and found by the next 2 guys. They are getting penetration into the backfield, and that's why through the A-gaps have worked so well as they're containing the edge. The defensive line of the Matadors spread out wide. They're using the backers to fill the gaps. Here comes 3rd. Tyler up the middle, and spit through the first one, caught by number 9, and falls forward for a couple. It's 4th and about 3. Just under 4 minutes of the 10-minute quarter, and this is the opening drive of the ball game. Tyler, the deep man. Jags have yet to go to the air. Tyler up the middle, and falls forward. It's going to be close. Depends on where they spot it at. And they may bring the sticks out. I haven't seen a bunch of measures this season. They normally eye it from the sidelines. And still no signal given. It's awful close. And we'll see if they do bring the sticks out on the field. So the referee grabs the chain at the 20-yard line because it's a sure mark to be able to put it on the field. And they're gonna measure this and pull the chains tight. And it looks short from here. Turnover on downs, Matadors hold. Of course, that measure only as good as the 20-yard line is straight, as it was used as the reference point. Here comes first down from the Matadors 11-yard line, and you got to call that a win for the Matadors holding on the opening drive with the Jags electing to take the ball, and a good tackle down low by Tyler Bell. 2nd and 9. Ball moving to the left side, and not much doing there as the Jag defense came to play so far. An invisible flag thrown, I guess. I didn't see it. Offsides on the defense, so 2nd and a more manageable 3 from the 18. Here comes motion. Quarterback looking to throw. High ball! And 10! And caught! Hunter was there, and that ball hung up a mile. I said Hunter, I meant Gunner. Here comes 10 in motion, and Jags get back on sides. There is a flag thrown in the backfield. Jackson White, but before he could make the tackle, it's right, and Kevin's got the stick. After a pickup of 2, we'll see what the flag in the secondary is. Not typically the place you throw an offsides call. They'll talk about it. Flag picked up, 2nd down. Spot the 40. Coming out. Strength to the left side. Quarterback just going to keep it. Off tackle. Kevin there and finds him. And trying to tackle that football. He's got it. He stripped it out of his hands. 1st down, Jags. Wright just took it away. A turnover on downs for the Seguin defense and a takeaway, strip style, for the Jags offense. Before this one can start, the whistle blows and the quarter ends. We'll start the 2nd on the other end.
Come on, Jags.
1st down on the 32 for the Jags. Hall in the gun. Handoff, Tyler, left side, up the middle, bounces to the outside. Found by the middle line of defense, and he's got about half of what's needed, maybe 4 on the pickup. 2nd and 6, 29-yard line, ball in the middle of the field. Hall looking to go to the air, lets this one go. And high point couldn't be found. It was AD wearing the white jersey, easy to be spotted there, but no luck. AD and Gunner, your wideouts. Defense shifting. They're going to double team Gunner over there on the far side. And Hall going to look to throw it. He's got him! And the ball comes free! And John Michael gets it. But he did have Gunner streaking free if he could have just found a way to release that ball. And it's 4th down and long. So here comes 4th down from the 35-yard line. Formation the same. Handoff, John Michael. And he's going to bounce outside. A flag. And it may be a hold as he's found around the line of scrimmage anyway. And they'll decline it. 1st down, Matadors. 6:38 in the 1st quarter. Scoreless. Handoff up the middle. And productive for about 5. Back from the timeout. 2nd and 5. 6.5 in the first half, that is. And quarterback pulls the ball down and found up high by Rusk and tackled in the backfield. 3rd and long. Good snap. Want to go to the air. Out route. 13's got it. And John Michael with a low tackle hangs on. Help comes. And it's shy of the line to gain. It'll be a penalty on the outside. And we wait for the call. A delay of game called on the defense. And so usually that is a call if they're taunting before the ball is snapped of some sort. It is like solving a puzzle trying to read these referees. So no yardage marked off, and it's 4th down, and now a whistle blows and a timeout. Seguin. So back from the Seguin timeout, and they've got 3 in the backfield behind the quarterback. They'll give it to the deep man in the center, and he is found in a hurry. And that was 4th down. He didn't get it. That should be a turnover on downs. It is. Jags come out in the inverted wishbone. Bell, the deep man. 1st down. He'll get it through the one hole and found as he gets to the line of scrimmage and falls forward for a couple. He got more than I thought he did. It's 2nd and 6. And Bell gonna get on the same play again. Strips past the first tackler, and then help comes. The red helmet for the Seguin team has made a couple of sticks today, but Tyler's got another 3 or 4 on the play. 3rd and a yard, points coming at a premium today. 3 minutes to play in the first half, and we're scoreless. A double team up at the top on Gunner. AD also has perhaps a double team and a false start called before the snap. The right side back is Dre, and he was guilty of leaning forward out of his stance before that ball. So back to the 40-yard line for a third and a little longer now. Tyler, right side, north and south, puts a foot in the ground, found, and he's awful close, but not quite there, I don't think. We'll see where the spot is. It'll be 4th and a yard. 4th down, spots the 33, got to get to the 32 to keep moving, and Drake Gomez enters the game at the deep man. Hall, gonna look to throw it. He wants the whole thing, going after AD, and he hit the defensive back in the back, and a risky call there, just needed a yard, and they wanted the home run. It turns the ball over. Spot the 34. Ball's on the ground, it's live, and I think Seguin dodged the biggest bullet there and got it back. Trio right side, we'll just call it that. And wants to throw to the weak side, 13, got it, and good congestion from 9, Brantley, who got in the way but just didn't quite have the reach, and the out route complete. Just over a minute on a moving clock here in the first half, still goose eggs on each side of the scoreboard. Trips to the right side, 22 in motion. Quarterback gonna look to the right side, thrown across the top, and nearly picked off. It hit JP right in the gut. And incomplete pass stops the clock with 52 seconds, 4th down coming up. 4th down from the 40, got to get 6 to keep it moving, 52 seconds to play with, and it's a strong right call, and now they move everybody. And figured that they could have moved the team and gotten set again before the ball snapped, so not sure why they didn't let them do that. But a 5-yard penalty. So 4th down and 10, the count. Punt, quick kick, and Jared is back there. Will he field it? He will. Clean kick, and then a block there, and no flag. No, they're going to throw a flag late for in the back. He thought it was in the back. Jared would have a return of 10 otherwise. JP just trying to help his teammate Jared, who had a clean catch on that punt out, but just found that guy in the back, and the Jags are going to take a timeout with 38 seconds before their first play. So under 2 minutes, traditional clock, an incomplete should stop it, I think. It's always kind of a mystery on whether or not it will, but ought to see a heavy dose of the fade ball to Gunner and AD, I would betcha. And Hall stays in, and a wingback in the form of Romeo lines up to the right side to add protection. Here comes 1st down from the 30. Tyler in motion. Handoff is to Drake Gomez, and lowers a shoulder, throws a guy down, and then taken down by the rest of the Seguin team, and the clock winds until it doesn't as the Jags call a timeout. 2nd and 11, 27 seconds showing. 2 in the backfield with Hall. And play action, 5, flushed out. Puts a little move on, now back to the middle and found from behind. And they want to run another one, it looks like, without a timeout. 3rd down, 10 seconds and moving. 8, 7, they'll have to snap it quick. 4 seconds, snap, off. Hall looking for Gunner across the middle, and the ball bouncing around, incomplete. And that's the half. No score, 0-0. A tight one here in round 2. We'll see on the other side. So Gomez in to do the kicking duties for the Jags as we start the second half. Locked at 0, and the Matadors going to get the ball first as the Jags won the toss and took it rather than deferring. Drake sticks a good foot in this one, end over end, cleanly fielded by 4. And first man down is Quimby, I think, and he hangs on for the tackle. Matadors will have it on their 33-yard line to start. Jags showing blitz up the middle. 22, and in the backfield are the Jags, but the ball carrier still falls forward for some productive yards. I don't know who it was, but they had a hand wrapped around the football, and I thought it might pop out. 2nd and 8. Quarterback gonna come up the middle, and then a big stick. He found the helmet of the right side defensive end. That may have been Wright again. It was Kevin Wright playing the defensive end, who first man to the ball carrier. A penalty, it looked like, on the offense. Didn't see what it was. Surprise, surprise. Declined by the defense, and 3rd and long. Matadors wanting to go to the air. They'll air it out, looking for 13, and nearly a one-handed grab. They've tried that pattern to that youngster 3 times, and I think have gone 1 for 3 now. 4th down. Balance set. Receivers to each side. And did not have enough guys on the line of scrimmage. So 4th and long, Gomez and John Michael flip-flop and are the safeties now. Quick kick. And Drake touches it. That's a live football now. And he's got to pick it up and do something with it. Makes the first guy miss and the second, and then tackled by the first guy who missed. The Jags have had success up the middle today in the form of 3 and 4 yards at a time, but haven't gotten anything else going outside or through the air. And though they can move the ball a little bit, the Matadors just not breaking on defense. Here comes first down, still locked at 0 halfway through the third quarter. Right in motion. And resets, and they're gonna say a false start. I'm not sure if he came off the line or they just didn't like it for some reason. Tough one to figure out. Tyler and Kevin were both moving, but then reset, and then it was just Kevin by himself. But again, as I mentioned earlier, this referee doesn't let you move multiple guys to reset an offense. You better come out the way you want to be out of the huddle. Hall to Gomez, up the middle. And again, good gang tackling by the Matadors. He moves the pile forward, gets past the original line, so a pick of about 7. And it'll be 3rd and 8. 2nd and 8. Just on the south side of the 40-yard line, which is towards midfield. Gomez, spin move, still moving, and now found and still moving, and Drake showing that power. He's going to be shy of the line to gain, but he got most of what's needed. It'll be about 2 yards to get the rest. 3rd and a yard, got to get to midfield, and Hall's going to put right across his face. And they left early, a false start. So 1 step forward, 2 steps back for this Jag offense today. 3rd and 6 from the 43-yard line. Tight end to the right side in the form of Wright. And now Gomez across the bow. Tyler never got the ball. Tried to run without it and got it back for a long 4th down try coming. So 4th and every bit of 8. And a twins to the right side in the form of AD and Wright. Here comes motion. Hall, 3-step drop, looks left then right. Now up and sack, take it, no, still alive, but he's got a lot of guys on him. He's dragging forward, but it won't be enough, and another turnover on downs. That ball spotted on the near side hash, but it should be on the far side, as that's where the 4th down play ended. It was on the far side of the field. 10, jet sweep, and Wright trying to reach him, couldn't, and then the second line of defense finds him. 2nd and 8, inside the 40. Red helmet in motion. Jet sweep to him. And turned in by 95. And then Tyler Lowe, and a great tackle there by JP. How about that upender? Start of quarter 4, and we're still scoreless. Should this one go to overtime, it's got the college football overtime rules. Playoff round 2, you got to have a winner, and that's where they'll go if nobody busts the tie open in regulation. Strength to the right side for the Matadors. In the gun. Good snap, 4, flare pass, complete. Tyler, low tackle, took him down where he stands. 4th down and long, Jags trying to get the ball back. And the Matadors set up like they're gonna punt this football, and they will. Quick kick, high snap, Drake back deep, caught it in the air, clean. Here comes Gomez, down the sideline, and Drake off to the races, and the tie broken. Gomez to the house on the punt return. Touchdown Jags with 9:12 to go in the ball game. No flags, and it counts. Extra points are so important in this league, as they can be the difference in a team trying to pace you. Tyler up the middle and found immediately by the front of the defense as they swarmed that offensive line. The center getting beat on that last play, but buddy, it's tough snapping the ball and then having a solo effort. And Drake gets every bit of that kick and over the back line, and one picks it up, trying uphill, and found down low, and then the rest of help comes. Just one in the backfield with the quarterback for first down. Low, snap is low and loose, and somehow winds back up in the arms of the quarterback. So back from the outlaw timeout, here comes motion on 2nd and long. Give, jet sweep. John Michael trying to string him out and got him low. And then help comes. It's a big tackle for loss. 3rd and about 18. Spot the 27-yard line. Nobody split out for the Matadors. 4, looking for the flag route. 10, and knocked away by JP. Doing the seatbelt lock you up maneuver. Drake back deep for another punt return, and the punter in the game, and so it looks like they are punting this one to him. And of course, this is how the last touchdown happened.
Don't touch the kicker.
We'll see if they actually kick. It's a fake punt, and throw it in. JP steps in front, and 13 with a pick 6. Touchdown, Jags strike again. JP playing deep on that, and so able to come forward to make the play, and that's why you coach it, play deep. You're not having to move backwards and play catch up. Here comes the extra point try. In the gun is Hall. And handoff up the middle and the ball on the ground. Handoff never happened. No good extra point. We stick at 12 with a moving clock at 3 minutes. Drake sticks a right foot in this one, and a ball gonna find the boundary, and so gives the Matadors better field position than it would have had that one stayed in the field of play. 2-minute warning upon us. Number 13, the big boy, comes over in the slot, and the red helmet, who has had a lot of tackles today, split out wide. They're looking for him, and Wright finds him, the defensive end, and has the sack.
Do it again.
2nd and long, 1:18 on the clock. Matadors, flare pass in the backfield, and Quimby there couldn't wrap up, but then the defensive line does find him and throws him down, and that's Colton. Spot is the 12-yard line out of the Matador timeout, and it's 3rd down. 1:08. Quarterback, 3-step drop. Lets this one go deep, and tipped up in the air, and falls incomplete. 4th and 20. 1 minute and a second to play. 22 moves to the slot, and Matadors trying to convert this one. And 4 keeps it up the middle, and a turnover on downs at the 20-yard line. So 52 seconds. Offense still looking for its first points of the football game. Hall gonna hand off to Dre. There's a hole up the middle, and 25 still moving, and thunders his way for a first down inside the 10-yard line as the clock ebbs. Spot on the way right side hash here. 28 seconds to go. Hall, handoff, Dre, right side, and steps across, touchdown! And the first offensive touchdown of the day on the board for the Jags. Referee gives the Jags the option to do the extra point or not. They say now we're good. 18-0 is the final here in round 2. The Jags win it. They'll move on to the semifinals next week, and a win puts them in the Super Bowl. We'll see you guys for it then.